YouTube. I'm back. Fresh out of that interview. I got the 2 Live Monday crew. It's Moochie with them hammers over there. It's Jay Rojas Moore in the building. My crew, how y'all feeling tonight?
I am good.
That's what's up. I'm all right. I'm hanging in there. I just got through making the call, you know.
Breaking news, y'all. He done made a phone call. Who are you calling, Rojas? Who are you calling?
I had to call them peoples, man. You know, I had to call them peoples. I heard that somebody had a barbecue with a couple of my people, and, you know, they was the main course. I ain't like that.
Bruh, Rojas, that wasn't a barbecue. That was a damn fish fry. I mean, the grease was leaking from the trunk.
Yeah.
He got him good, bro. He set him up. But the other thing you need to be concerned with, hashtag who is Rojas? They tripping in your city right now, Rojas. They up there, Tommy, making backdoor deals with cliques that normally hate each other. They making backdoor deals. Why ain't nobody telling you nothing? Is there going to be hell to pay, my brother?
Definitely. Hey, if y'all was paying attention when Rojas, everybody out there, when Rojas was talking to, you know what I'm saying, French Montana on the phone, he said the cartels, you know, they need that money or heads is going to roll. So who knows what may happen with the cartels coming forward if they don't get what they need. So we'll see.
Exactly. Y'all heard it, man. He said heads is gonna roll. And by the way, Jay, I love that voiceover, man. I played that shit like 3-4 times, man. I just love the way my man's like, you don't get that. Heads is gonna roll. Boy, loving it. But ladies and gentlemen, it's the Monday Night Crew. And we're in here to entertain you guys with a review. I got my people with me, and we want to see how you guys is feeling about Power Book 4, this last episode, episode 3. Let me get the people's quick reviews first. So, Moochie, tell me how you felt about this episode overall. Then I'm gonna come to J-Mo.
This episode left some clues with stuff, y'all. Y'all got to check out my theory video I came out with. So, left some clues. Mm-hmm. We're seeing a lot of fighting with the families, and it looks like Gloria and Tommy might be linking up to sell this product.
That's true.
J-Mo, how did you see this episode?
Yeah, like she said, it left some clues. One of the other clues is it looked like, you know, little brother trying to set up big brother up in here. He got some type of shadiness going on. Plus he know Kung Fu, what? He talking about sweep the leg, like, you know what I'm saying? It was Cobra Kai in there. You know what I'm saying? You feel that pain? That was the arterial nerve, you know what I'm saying? Sweep the leg, Johnny. But you know, it seemed like, you know, some people didn't like it as much because they looking for all the action and stuff. But this is the 3rd episode they building the characters. And I thought it was pretty good, you know, for what it was doing. And, you know, it left a couple little clues and tidbits to keep you interested. So I liked it. I thought it was cool.
Yeah. Jay, I said, anybody who's 35 plus, you into Tommy's show. I think it's more of them young heads that's not really feeling this. I don't know why. It's power. It just might not be in college with young kids, but it's still power. It's still good.
You know,
these shows are the ones that wind up becoming iconic. The show that's going at the pace that this is going at, the ones that wind up becoming iconic. What you got to say, Jay?
Now, I was going to say, you know, like you say, people 35 and up, but people younger, they used to that quick microwave society. So, you know, they got everything in a 30-second video or less, a minute video or less, or get to the action now type stuff, and, you know, we worry about the story later. So, you know, it is what it is, man.
I chalk it up to a short attention span, as well as people not paying attention to the dialogue. Sometimes you have to pay attention to the dialogue, and then when stuff start taking off, you're going to be lost anyway.
Right. Like, if it's not good dialogue and stuff, then why do you care who dies or lives? You know what I mean? You don't care about the people. You didn't get to know them. You know?
There are some, you know, Jay, you do have some out there that the only thing they care about is, you know, uncharted, unfeathered action. Don't care about the dialogue. You know, this is not the Expendables.
Right,
this is power. This is power.
Right.
And when Moochie and J-Mo just gave y'all the secret to being a good reviewer of TV shows, just pay attention to the dialogue. You just listen to the dialogue. You can interpret the dialogue however you want, but your foundation is actually listening to the dialogue and the little small subtle things that sometimes you might not hear because they'll whisper it or they'll back off on the volume. Mm-hmm. That is what helps people that review shows make good analysis by paying attention to those little secrets. And this crew right here, they all for that life. Mm-hmm. All about that life. Well, let me take y'all to, man.
I see a couple people saying they young and still like it, and that's cool. We ain't talking about every single person that's young. We're just talking about the majority, you know.
Right. We're when we say that, we're talking about the majority of people we've heard saying that this is trash, they don't like it, it's too slow for them. The majority of these people have been in these power book groups that I've seen that are pretty much under the age of 35. And I know because I be asking. I'm always trying to figure out what is it that people don't like about the show. I'm trying to figure out. But any event is here. We're going to review it. The after party for all you 170 people in the building. After party going to be on J-Mo channel at 10 o'clock sharp. Go support my brother Rojas and my homie Moochie. Their links is in video description. Check them out. Yeah. Let me give y'all a clip that I liked that kind of summed up the essence of this episode. Really, really good. And Tommy is about to be divorcing a lot of families real soon. Take a look at this.
It rolled up with Paulie and his wife. Remember that?
Beth catches a face full of fucking glass. 52 fucking stitches to put her beautiful face back together.
Hold up now, we get a little off topic here. It wasn't us, and it wasn't me.
Can I say trouble? You motherfucking black parasite.
Jesus. And tell your son how you put 9 of my men in the ground. Because you think we all look alike. And I never retaliated.
You never retaliated. Is that a buried another 19 more of you motherfuckers?
Because I wasn't going to lose any more of my men behind the lies of a worthless man.
A worthless man.
I'm like, why he called him here if he was going to do this nonsense?
Yeah, that was a waste of time.
I was so mad at him.
Yeah, that was a waste
because
of time.
he wanted...
Tell him to his face, you ain't ish.
Yes, that was a pride thing. He just wanted to see him and tell him to his face, but he messing up because his pride number one, his pride gonna get his ass killed. His pride's gonna get his ass broke. His pride is gonna cause him to lose both of his children, who is secretly plotting to overthrow Daddy right now as we speak.
Yes, sir.
And his pride got one foot in the grave.
Yeah, because he's sick. Yeah, he should just let their kids have it and go on a beach somewhere and live out your last days happy.
Right. Stop it. Like, what is this all about?
Right.
And clearly, dude is racist. Talking about all black parasites look alike and shit. Come on, man.
Right.
But it ain't no secret to us. We know that Ireland is one of the more racist places in Europe.
No doubt.
Now, everybody in Ireland is not racist. I'm not saying everybody, but from when we read stories of where a lot of racism still resides in Europe, Ireland is one of the places that we hear about a lot, along with Russia too.
Right.
So anybody in the comment that's from Ireland, talk to us about that. Let us know.
You know what's crazy about that, real quick, is that
Go ahead, Jay.
They was what we would call, the N-words. They was the N-words when they came to America. That's how they got treated. And then, for them to be, a lot of them to do that is messed up. But they figured as a community, if we get into police work and fire work, that we could rise up. And that's why so many Irish and police forces and, fire departments. But anyway, that's crazy how you could feel one way and then do it to another group.
Because because Jay, for them, they can just blend in. I mean, yeah, you're Irish, but in America, you still can you can pass as a white guy, even though you have that accent.
Right.
So you get to just blend on in. You get to sit back with the people who are in power that are some of them racist in the first place, and you get to just sit on your high horse and talk down to these people as if these people really care about you. Like you said, Jay, they was immigrants coming to this country. They didn't want them. They was sticking their ass in Staten Island when they was first getting here. They didn't want to deal with them. And now all of a sudden that you was able to blend in as you assimilated, now you better than these other people. That's all it is.
Messed up, man.
All it is. Yeah.
Well, I believe they were sticking to Staten Island and Boston and places like that. Because there's a lot of them in Boston.
Oh, God, yeah, man.
A good movie to
Boston,
watch is Gangs in New York.
Seen it.
That's
Love
dope.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah, that's dope.
Love it.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, Jay and Moochie, put them hammers up. Jay, I'm going to start with you. Can we trust this chick right here? Can we trust her, Jay?
Woo.
This is Lily.
Right,
Can we trust her?
I don't know about Mrs. Scarface up in here, man. I think that Tommy and her got a good, foundation in the sense that she used to work for him and was trustworthy. Because remember, she got cut and didn't call the cops. She called Julio. So she knows not to panic in, high pressure situations. Plus, she popped the old boy in the elevator and defended herself. So she can do her job, but then again, she got to get over the fear of Tommy maybe wanting to kill her. Plus, Tommy, he debowed 50% of her product. Now I don't know if she had a problem with moving it or not, but if she was having a problem with moving it, then maybe 50%, hey, you couldn't move it. So now I got to help you move it. I'm 50% partner, maybe. We don't know. So if she mad that he debowed 50%, then, I don't know. Maybe she working her way in. Now, she did strip down and had that booty and legs and thighs showing, and that didn't have no scars on it. So it was looking pretty good up in there. Tommy like, hey, I don't, you ain't my type, but I can't take my eyes off either. I'm
glad Jay said something because I wasn't going to say nothing. My brain was all over the place yesterday, but the first thing I said to Chris, I was like, damn, what's she about to do halfway naked? Then she explained. Then she explained, I don't do this with clothes on, basically. And I'm thinking to myself, straight New Jack City, might well take the top off too then, damn it.
She was trained by Nino Brown.
Brown.
So who knows? They may end up, sampling some sugar and then he wants some more sweet thing to go along with that sugar. Who knows?
Hey, she says she don't do white men, but I think she about to play a position with Flynn's muscle. I think she about to play a position and going to have Hitler cut off his damn mustache and play that position.
Right.
Look, he looked like he was thinking about cutting it too when she said that.
Hell yeah. He's like, that's all it takes.
Moochie, how that dude going to go from talking about the scar on her face to wanting to take her out to dinner?
Right.
Because he liked her spunkiness. Sometimes when you get that give back and somebody giving it right back to you like that, it's a turn on.
You're like, oh, okay.
Because it means when you giving them back shots, they going to be giving it right back to you, too.
And she going to be talking that talk.
You like it, da?
Moochie, he going to fuck around. She going to cut off his beard.
Yeah. She might cut him.
Right.
So while she cut herself shaving.
Right.
So, Moochie, you jump on in there. What's your opinion of Lily and Tommy? And do you think this relationship going to work out? I got reservations about it. I think Lily hiding a little something.
I believe she is hiding something, but we know we could trust her where she's not going to go to the police. And that's why she's earning so much of that with Tommy, where he's like, let's not keep revisiting that I tried to kill you.
Right.
Let's moved on from that. And he realized he doesn't have anybody, and I think I I think she is gonna give in a little bit more now that she found out that Ghost is dead too. Because I like the part that they was cheering to him if he is really dead. But anyway.
Oh,
he dead. He dead. Moochie.
If he is really dead.
You know, it's people in there saying,
right. One thing we don't know is how she got all that bricks either.
Well, she said it was a tussle between her and the guy, and she lost. So maybe she was mixing the drugs for him, and he didn't want to pay her, and it went left, and that's how she got it.
And she killed him.
Maybe she was gonna mix it for him.
She could be lying too.
That's
she
true.
Definitely could be lying.
Right now we don't know.
Yeah, she a mystery.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know what? That makes for a good story because we're gonna always be wondering who, like Tommy told her. Tommy told her, look, you think that just because homeboy didn't come back and all these bricks is missing, that whoever he worked for ain't looking for these bricks? Oh, they coming looking for these bricks. They coming. And she up here just laying around, cheeks all out like ain't nothing gonna happen. Whoever is missing their bricks is coming. And Tommy said each one's like 30 grand too.
Yeah. And then they right, and they cut it, so now it's worth more. That was uncut. Plus, we don't know how long she's had that. Nothing. So, has she had that for a month, years, what? Because she been gone for what, 6 years, 7 years? In the story of Power, it's what, 3 months?
Well, she did say she was mixing for different crews. She also mentioned the CBI boys, and Jannard kept trying to come on to her.
Right.
And I think she gave Jannard some the way she's talking because he still owe her money.
Mm-hmm. But this is something she didn't say, Moochie. She didn't say whether or not she done cut for Rojas' crew.
If she took it from Rojas, she'd already be dead.
Okay, we'll move right along on that one.
Let me say one quick thing too.
Yeah, go for
People
it.
keep talking about that's Julio X. That's not Julio X. He said that to get her in the hospital. Right. He just said that in the hospital.
At the hospital when the lady was so pissed off. Right. He was like, I'm breaking up with you.
Right. He said that so she would leave because he wanted to talk to her in private. So the nurse ain't gonna sit there if you say that's your girlfriend and you talking about breaking up with her. What nurse would be standing there like,
She looked at him like, hey.
Right. 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 Right.
All right. So Moochie, they had this scene, and I was like, if y'all gonna have someone in this show with a New York accent in Chicago, it might as well have been Mooch. I don't know who this chick is.
That part too.
They could have gave the crooked cop role to Mooch. Mooch would have took that money real quick. But in any event, Vic coming to get his men out. He slides this chick that should have been Moochie some extra money to expedite it.
That looked like the same lady that was in the courtroom.
She had a New York accent? I didn't even pick up on that.
Yeah, she had a New York. Because when I heard her voice, I'm like, damn, Moochie got a job too on the low. That ain't my Mooch.
What was she saying? Like, I really didn't hear the accent like that.
But I was like, bro, if you're gonna have that accent in the show in Chicago, they should have called Mooch now. But anyway, Vic got his people out, and they had heat on him, and Vic is thinking that this guy that we all said was crooked, the way he came in that barbershop, we all said his ass was crooked. Vic is thinking that it's because of him. He winds up telling him it's not his fault, it's the alderman's fault. Moochie, pick it any way you want to go.
Okay, so now they said it's the alderman. So I don't know if y'all know, in certain states they have aldermen, like New York, they got Councilman Tate. This person is like that.
Oh, yeah. So a councilman is like an alderman in New York.
Yeah, it's similar to that.
I didn't know that.
The place I live at, I live in a town that has aldermen.
That's what we grew up with, aldermen, yeah.
Yeah, they do the same thing as the city council, just they got a different name.
Okay, so they run their little neighborhood areas and stuff.
Yeah, so look, if we might see him running in Tate's circle if Tate be going worldwide, like nationwide.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Look, be on the lookout with me. Y'all remember, I remember faces. I know y'all do too. As far as Lamont and Jay, I know y'all remember faces. So we probably gonna see him again.
Mm-hmm.
And if then again, he's like, well, just because I got an Irish last name don't mean I'm your brother.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Wow.
I was surprised to see that cop was crooked, though, a little bit. I thought he was doing...
He was crooked when he came in the barbershop. I thought you sent him there.
Jay, I thought you had agreed with Moochie when we said he was crooked. When we did the review, I thought you had agreed with us.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because I thought you sent him there, and you was like, nah, that wasn't me.
I like the way y'all think, though. Rojas got a lot of pull, man. He can do it all, man. I like that.
Jay, let me tell you something. If they need somebody to write this story for Rojas, bro, I'm about to start putting my name in the hat, brother. Damn right.
Hey,
me
sound
too.
good. Sound good. I like the way that sound. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, man. What you think, bro?
I mean, I think that this was pretty interesting. That dude was in their pockets. So now, even though, he's trying to work with, Jannard, because we saw they was working together, you know what I'm saying, on that first drug bust. I mean, not bust, but deal. And Tommy came in the first episode, so he working with him. He's working with this cop to put heat and pressure on Diamond. So I'm wondering, did Jannard and this dude, are they working together to get Diamond out the picture?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And then that way, Jannard hands is clean, and this cop, gets him taken back to jail, and that way Jannard like, well, I didn't kill my brother, I just put him back in jail, get him set up on some stuff. And, we learned in this third episode, Jannard already got some type of hidden underlying plan. So we'll see what happens, That's real shady and dirty, though, that you going to set your brother up like that. But how else would he have known he got released from prison that day and where to find him? Like, this cop got a job to do every day. Now you keeping up with him and going to see and do all of this. And we see crooked, so I don't know. We'll see.
Well, Jay, let me allude on that point. We've also learned in this episode just how much Daddy Flynn hates D. Tyrese Diamond.
Right.
Could it be that Daddy Flynn, has been having this same cop tail around your boy too to try to find something to throw his ass back in jail, since he's already working for the family? Do you think he's exclusively he's working for not just Vic, he's working for the Flynn family?
Right.
So do you think that Daddy Flynn might have something to do with it too?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised, but the way Vic and his sister Claudia been operating, they kind of doing their own stuff, behind Pop's back. So, maybe Pops had him working for them at first, but now this a little side deal, to go and check on Diamond too, maybe. Here, I'm going to pay you a little something extra. Go check on this dude. Pay him a visit. So, who knows? When you're a crooked cop, ain't no telling what you do and wouldn't do, I mean? You as long as the money right, he might do all kind of stuff, so. Mm-hmm. They say some crooked cops took out Tupac. So
right, that's what I heard.
Right,
that's what I had heard too.
So who knows?
We can see.
Right.
So I'm gonna stick with you on this one, Jay. Then we'll bounce to Moochie. We learned a little bit more about JP. Mm-hmm. Dude actually has some ethics about himself. He's a little worried about Tommy's money, thinking that it's crooked money. He wants to give it back. Tommy let him know that I had businesses, legit businesses up in New York. And I'm trying to help you out, bro. And JP tells the man, basically, I need $189,000 quick, fast. I needed that shit yesterday. And while they're going through all that, we get a chance to see Tommy and him looking at the growth chart that Tommy had in his crib. and they realize that, you know, JP and Tommy have never been in this house together. So what did you take from this little meeting, this growing, budding relationship between JP and his brother, Jay?
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty cool to see that they had that bond in the house, that they, you know, both was kids at one point. It looked like Tommy was there before him or something like that. But, you know, he's finding all the little tidbits, you know, videotapes and growth chart on the wall and all this stuff for him and Tommy. He gets trying to show, see, I really am your brother. See, I found this, I found that. And then, you know, Tommy, I think Tommy want to use him, but then I think Tommy realized, like, hold on, something ain't right. When he talk about how much money you need to breathe, he said basically 196,000 basically 200,000. He said that's a big ass breath. you need life support with that type of breath, boy. What the hell? Which, you know, in a restaurant, how you get that much in debt? You only doing 10, 20, 30, 40, $50, you know what I'm saying, transactions. How you get 200,000 in debt? You don't pay no damn bills at all. Something ain't right.
I'm gathering when the restaurant got shot up as many times as it did. He
repairing
had to repair that.
He ain't got no insurance.
Sick and they got to pay for his medical things.
That's true.
Yeah.
This flash
but that's
he didn't borrow money from a loan shark. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Hey, well, jump on in there, Moochie. Tell us about it.
I'm thinking he might have borrowed money from a loan shark because the way he wanted to know where the money was coming from. But I could be wrong.
Wait a minute. No, let's deep dive into that. Do you think that his son is connected to whomever the loan shark he might have bought money from, which is why the son keeps scaring him?
That would be a hell of a connection, but
I probably so.
I think it might not be a connection, but I could see the loan shark possibly. It's something else to get you that big in debt, whether it's the hospital bills, loan shark, something, all of it combined. Maybe he was just given the number because it's 50 here, 60 there, you know, whatever. You know, maybe it's all of that stuff.
A dollar figure down to the penny.
That's true. Yeah, that shit is on his mind heavy.
Remember, his boyfriend left him because of all this heavy debt, too. If you guys remember that conversation he had when he was explaining to Tommy, boyfriend was like, fuck that.
I'm out. You on your own with your bills. Right. I don't care how good your booty is.
It ain't that nice, huh?
She already starting to that. She already in here. Ladies and gentlemen, put them hammers up for Moochie.
That's a real ow.
Down here that when they talked about the whole nursing home thing and her being paid for it, she has a trust. Is the grandmother?
Yep.
So look, I gotta plug me again. Check out my theory video. What I said about it, and I believe this is why they're all connected. Tommy's getting ready to really. It's gonna be messed up with him and Vic. It's getting ready to get messed up with him and Vic because Vic might not care because he don't really want to do it.
No, he don't.
The question is Tommy gonna fall in line and practice their ways?
Oh, okay.
All right.
And you know Tommy don't fall in line for nobody.
He gonna march to his own tune.
Right.
Just check out my theory video, y'all. How can I word it? Let me word it like this.
Very good.
Is Miriam Egan related to Walter Flynn? That's my video. Check it out. The theory. And I did a little breakdown, and y'all let me know what y'all think.
That would be a hell of a coincidence.
Yeah, well, who's paying for the nursing home? Who got money going like that?
Well, we don't know nothing about.
Before they came.
Yeah, we don't know nothing about them at all, so it could be anything. But
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't be surprised
if that's probably his older sister.
Okay.
Oh, Miriam Egan?
Got married to a man with the last name of Egan. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Well, on another note, as far as the trust, maybe they may want her to eventually get, move on to the upper room to get that money, because he deep in debt, and when you that deep in debt, you never know what somebody may think or want to do. So, with that being said, who knows as far as that? I wouldn't be surprised. So
wouldn't be surprised either.
Tommy gonna go back and visit her, and they follow him.
Right.
And no, I'm not gonna go too far ahead. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna hit my brakes.
Yeah. I got that horse video still on cue. By the way, y'all check.
Look, I had to really come to a wall.
Yep. Her link is in the description, people. Check out Moochie and her theories. They be fire. It's almost like she's writing a new story for the current story. So even if shit don't happen, it's still good to just see how she plays it out. So go check that theory video out, man. She be putting in work. Let me see here. Okay, so Moochie, I'm on you now. Claudia's in here talking to Daddy. They got this problem with the alderman, right? And basically, he tells her to go handle it with sugar and make sure you put on something nice.
He said, pour some sugar on it.
Pour some sugar on it, which she did not do. And she's coughing and all that. And, Daddy's lying to her about what's going on. Talking about he got bronchitis and stuff like that.
Right.
Moochie, how is sister going to feel when she find out Daddy's lying, brother's hiding the truth? And how is Daddy gonna feel when he find out that she ain't gonna put no sugar on nothing? She went over there with vinegar.
Vinegar.
And vinegar is not sweet when you drink it by itself.
Oh, hell no.
She got her own mind of what she wants to do and what she wants to happen. But she is going to listen to her father, but she's not going to do what he says. You get what I'm saying when I say that?
Right.
I know what you're saying.
I went there, but it didn't work out.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But she did go there with a sexy outfit on, though.
Right.
It was all see-through, and he was looking like he was getting turned on by, but then he gonna say we like the same things.
Yeah, he took it to another level, and that's what pissed her off. I don't think, I see some people in the comments think like he was trying to pimp her out or something. I don't think he said open up the sugar bag or, do that.
Just
you know what I'm
saying?
Yeah, just be sweet and, use your feminine wiles, to your advantage.
He wanted her to tease.
Right. That's what I think. I don't think he meant,
Somebody says soy sauce.
Soy sauce. Right. You know what I'm saying? She need to bring some of that yum sauce up in that piece, boy.
Oh, no, he didn't say the yum sauce. Boy. That stuff had you on the toilet. Get too much of that.
Boy.
So when she did, let me go ahead and jump to that scene. So when she did meet up with...
He was telling her to sleep with him.
I mean, you don't know. They left it up to the interpretation. That's what they did.
I agree.
But when they get here... What I'm trying to figure out is, I don't think Daddy wanted her to threaten do kids. I think that was her play. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that she went there and Daddy wanted her to threaten the kids, or was this her making her own move?
That was her making her own move.
Yeah, I think that was her.
That's what I thought.
That's why she saved it to the end, kind of, because she got pissed off. She tried to talk to him nicely, and he kind of took it to another level. And so, then that's what that happened with that.
Talking about they like the same thing.
On the side note, I was gonna be an alderman when I was younger. I thought I started to get into politics and be an alderman. So now I see I could have been, working with the Flynn family. Man, I missed out.
Yeah, man. I mean, but hell, why you need to work with the Flynn when you is your own organization right now, Rojas? You your own organization.
Right.
Making big move. So this is the other thing I want to ask y'all. Is this dude dead? Is he gonna die? Can we get a death prediction?
I think she checked him. I think he know better.
Okay.
I think he know his daughter. He don't want her to get touched, and that'll make you straighten up real quick. So I think he's straightened up. He gonna straighten up and fly right.
I agree. He's gonna straighten up.
Yeah.
That daughter look a whole lot like Lisa Marie for some reason.
I was gonna say that too.
I'm not saying it's her. I'm just saying she resembles Lisa Marie a whole lot. I mean, you know how power do things, and let's just say something happened in an event that they do need to grab the child. They grab the child, and Tommy see that it's Lisa Marie. That's going to be a whole nother setup. But let me show y'all a time when she really was about to give up the sugar. when she pulled up in that Mercedes truck and got in this man's face and called him handsome. Talk to me about that, J-Mo. She literally about to get him to draw right there on the spot. She was about to take that one button and the whole damn outfit was gonna fall off.
One button. No, yeah. So we have seen her with a woman, but we did learn that woman is actually the manufacturer or has the control of that drug. So maybe she gets turned on by power or access, and maybe she likes men and women. You know, it hasn't been established that she doesn't. And the way she was talking with that alderman, I thought maybe they did mess around at one point. But it did switch up. So I think maybe he was, thinking he had a shot, but he didn't. And maybe they didn't mess around. But as far as what she was doing with Tommy, I think that she may like Tommy because he stand up to her pops, and she see him as a way to start her own stuff and be free, and that's turning her on, and she may end up getting with him, just because that could be her and him as the lead of the new family or their new organization. And with him on her side, she may feel safe going up against her father, wishes. So, we'll see.
Wow, man. Well said, Jay. I'm going to come to you, Moochie, but I want to say something to the people. Don't y'all love it when people do random things that turn you on? Let me give y'all a story. Okay. I've been dieting because I'm trying to get down to about 10% body fat by May, right? So you know what my wife did yesterday after we got finished reviewing the show? That chick went in there and made homemade gingerbread cookies. I said, honey, take your drawers off. These cookies so good. I'm going to give you this shit right now. Boy, my meat went to the North Star because them damn cookies were so good. She stuck her foot in them cookies, and I was like, girl, you going to get this meat. These damn cookies so good. So she got that meat from them good-ass cookies, but I'll take it away, Moochie. That turned me on. Gingerbread cookies, because I ain't had no sweets the whole year. I got a taste of that gingerbread. I wanted to taste it.
I know. She gave you some cookies, and then she gave you some cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so you got cookies and more cookies.
Sure did. She got the vanilla cookies for me, the stuff I was shooting out. Yeah, buddy. But go ahead.
Too much.
I feel like they're gonna link up as far as working together, because if my theory is, when are they gonna find out that they're related? Because they're actually cousins.
That's right.
If they're related, I was hoping a threesome would happen, but then when I heard the clues that was being dropped, that's when I was putting two and two together.
Yeah.
I ain't seen your theory video, but so I ain't gonna say anything about that. But I'll just say that would be a hell of a coincidence if they are related.
Well, I mean, let's say that they are related. Why we can't have a Game of Thrones situation, Moochie?
Oh boy.
A Game of Thrones situation.
They ain't brothers and sisters.
When I found out they was related.
I don't think they should have cared back then.
They were brother and sister?
They was auntie.
Yeah.
Auntie.
Yeah. That was her nephew.
Right.
You talking about
Game of Thrones.
Cersei?
Oh yeah, that was brother.
No, and Daenerys.
Yeah, no, Cersei and what you call it?
They was straight up brother and sister.
They were brother and sister.
And Jon Snow and Daenerys found out that was his aunt.
Right, they found out later.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about Cersei and her brother. They knew they was brothers. They were taking baths
Jamie
together.
Lannister.
They were taking baths together while they in there pleasuring each other together as children all the way up to grown folk. So at least Tommy wouldn't be that bad if this is his cousin.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a cousin.
I don't know.
I'm just
I
playing.
wanted to see a threesome, but now it's like, am I treading on thin ice? I don't know.
Hey,
If they don't know, it's all good.
Right.
What you say?
Until they find out.
They don't know. It's
They ain't no shit. They ain't first cousins.
They country cousins.
Country cousins. Well, they Irish twins. Literally.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, man. Here we go, man. So the next one going to be on you, Jay. Moochie started the last one. This was on you. So Tommy and Lily show up to meet the daddy and his muscle. And daddy can't believe that Tommy is so brazen that he's still in town. And he's trying to cut deals, all right? So Tommy trying to cut deals, and while he cutting deals, Lily is over here with Hitler. Hitler basically getting to know her, and then all of a sudden says, you know what, let's go on a date. She was like, I might. You shave off that Hitler mustache. J-Mo, take it away.
That mustache tickles, from what I've heard. He got it too thick.
Jay.
Yeah, I know, right?
Some people like that.
He got a French tickler.
Uh-uh.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And for those out there, listen, man, we joking, man. Some people over here really took that like they ready to listening to the cousins. It was a joke, man. But anyway, as far as with her and him, I think he did, like Moochie said, get turned on by her, you know, spunk and snappiness, you know, and so, you know, that is a very bad scar. But as you get to a certain age, you can overlook certain stuff. You know what I mean? If she had that scar in high school, she'd be in trouble. You know, as a grown woman in her 30s, 40s, and up, you know, men would be like, man, I don't care. You know, and they still gonna do what they do. And I think that getting with, you know, little Adolf over there, he ain't gonna trip if she give him some act right. It don't look like he getting too much act right that he don't pay for, so we'll see how it goes.
Damn.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, Jay. He probably can see what we already done seen when she was cutting up the coat. He can see all that. He got sight beyond sight. He already know what it looked like.
Right.
You should jump on in there.
Look, I like the back and forth with them. Tommy is pissing them off, but Walter Flynn sees that he's very determined, but he kind of likes that.
Mm-hmm.
But you messing with my money. You messing with my business.
Right.
You messing with the way I do things.
Yeah. Even Adolf liked Tommy too, low key.
Mm-hmm.
He do. He respect him. He got a lot of respect for him. And he also said something about his eyes. Like, he said a person's name. So it sounds like when he sees Tommy, he sees this person.
Mm.
Right, he did. He definitely said that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got 370 in the building. Can we get 370 likes? And also, be sure to subscribe to Moochie's channel. She just dropped a great theory. You better subscribe to Rowhouse's channel because he's going to be going during the after party at 10 o'clock when we get done. So get ready for all the good stuff. We're going to keep this thing
Make that
rolling,
call.
my people. Yep. So, Moochie, I'm coming to you now. Talk to me, Moochie. What the hell is going on with DJ I'm Naked with a Gun? What the fuck, man?
DJ Dingleberry.
He was skiing. Yeah. He was hot as I don't know what. He in his underwear. This dude that's in security, he like, Dad, I just want to go home to my kids. Like, come on.
Right.
Like, he sound like the dude from Total Recall. I got 5
Total
kids
Recall. What happened to number 5? What happened to number 5?
So, Moochie, talk to me about this scene. How did it play out for you? What did you think?
Look, he was mentioning how soft Vic was. Like, oh, your father took the training wheels off. He was really trying to sign him.
Yeah, he
And
was.
when he walked up in there, he had to tell Tommy, stop trying to sun me.
Right.
So look, once Tommy sees that, he knows he's not built for this life, really. He just got to hand it to him.
Right. Yeah.
So with
Tommy
this, I like this whole scene. I like the way Fat Tony, what is it Fat Tony? Whatever the guy name was, he flipped on him when he was like, yo, we can put him in the freight elevator. Yo, I like this scene was cool.
Yeah.
Well, you already know you can't trust Fat Tony no more. I wouldn't trust him with a 10-foot pole.
He definitely flipped.
He flipped that quick on him. Imagine how quickly he'd be willing to flip on anybody. I wouldn't trust him no further than I could.
He's got short life expectancy.
Of course.
He's like a carton of milk.
Fat Tony. Fat Tony. Hey.
Right. You don't drink it, you leave it out for a day. And J-Mo, how did you like the way Tommy taught this dude how to kill people in an apartment complex?
Yeah, I mean, one thing about this scene, it was funny to me. It was, at first, I'm like, man, who is this dude, man? What is this? Like, I was like, I don't know about this. But the thing that I did like about this scene is that Tommy, it showed that he's smart and thinking. He ain't the same old Tommy when he was young, because Vic was about to kill him, and he like, nah, don't kill a dude in broad daylight over here. This may be problems. And then, Fat Tony like, hey, we can put him in the, elevator. Tommy like, oh, okay, well, then go ahead, take him out. But, right, old Tommy would have just took him out and wouldn't have thought much about it at first. So it showed he is thinking and maturing a lot different now, when he make his moves. So, and then they got the girl out of there, and this dude, he was tweaking, DJ Dingleberry over here, man. You know what I'm saying? DJ Dingleberry was tweaking, man. Do the deal and move on, man. What the hell are you doing with this gun?
And then he pulled out that big gun.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, he was just tweaking hard, boy. That was that good.
And look, he don't know who Tommy is, but we do.
Right.
And we sitting on here like, bro, you asking for a death sentence. Like, you coked up, you high as a kite. And you don't know who this dude is. This dude that came in with Vic is a killer. He'll kill her.
Yeah. A serial killer, damn near.
I'd like to see the fact that Tommy was thinking more, though.
Yeah, I like that, too.
Right.
Yeah. They've been showing him thinking so much more during this whole first 3 episodes, and he knows that Ghost ain't gonna be able to help him out. Well, we don't know that yet, but anywho.
Moochie, stop with the rumors, Moochie. Lord have mercy. Yes, Moochie, you turned it into one of them. Now that you're a big time YouTuber, you out here doing clickbait now. Look at it. Yo.
Anywho.
Let me get on with it, man. Jay, this one's for you. So Tommy show up over here to get D to come with him to have a meeting with Vic. And when he get in there, Jay is just like, bruh, I run this organization. Then they decide to have a fight for it. Well, while they fighting, his man over here want to put money on it. Tommy taking D, his man taking Jay. They get into fisticuffs, and then all of a sudden, your boy Jay start pulling out MMA shit. Anderson Silva type shit. And eventually loses. But they come back in the end and he said he lost on purpose. So Jay, do you think he lost on purpose, or is he just lying to keep face?
Yeah, man, this Def Jam fight for New York right here. I ain't know why they did that, especially in front of everybody. But at first when he was talking, I thought dude was saying that, and he went along with it to save face. But then he elaborated on it a little more, which then threw me off. And then I started to think, wait a minute, maybe he did lose on purpose, and they have a scheme, a plan. Because it seemed like, dude, with the dreads kind of knew about it and knew he lost on purpose. So I don't know. At first, I thought he was saving face, but by the end of that conversation and the way he looked, I thought, damn, he's setting up his brother. And then if you put together the cop showing up at the barbershop and, you know, him and Vic got that relationship, I think he is setting Diamond up, which is dirty, you know, but he wants the power. And it's one thing about this show, Power, a lot of people miss, is it always show once people have power, they don't never want to give it up. You know, yeah. Just like Monet got the power, but then when, you know, Lorenzo get out, she don't want to give the power up.
Exactly.
You know, you could go down the list in the show. So, you know, he don't want to give that power up. Power struggle. So we'll see.
All right,
well,
jump in there.
I feel like he was saving face. I feel like Diamond almost lost it. He had to catch himself because keep in mind he probably was having these real gladiator fights when he was locked up.
Hell yeah.
He snuck up on me.
Keep in mind, Moochie,
because he was going to finish him.
He snuck up on me.
And Moochie, he snuck up on Rojas. Keep that in mind.
He cheated.
Broke my man leg.
It wasn't fair. It was not fair. He cheated me. I don't play. You cheater. I'm going to get you. Wait till you get real comfortable.
I think he thought it over though after he got his ass whooped. Like, look, even if they go with him now, they gonna all be with me later.
Yeah.
Right.
So he already had this orchestrated. We already see the dirty cop came in there and basically confronted Diamond. So I think if everything is not going the way that he planned once Tommy was in the picture, because he figured his brother was gonna fall back and run the barbershop.
Okay. Now, Moochie, this guy right here is not Tommy's nephew, right?
No, that's Elijah.
Yeah, that's a different dude.
Gotcha.
The younger one, it's a younger one with the dreads. He's lighter than him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's rolling with the other
He's lighter
dude.
than him. He was with the young shooters.
Right.
And when they was standing outside,
right?
And then they came in when everything was getting ready to pop off. He was with them.
So the dude with the dreads with them is the son and Tommy's nephew.
Yeah, that's JP's son and that's Tommy's nephew.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna end you guys with this. I want to get you guys on your what your theories were about this. This racist ass meeting. Flynn shows up like you guys said in the beginning. What the hell did he show up for? And D. Tyrese basically saying he ain't want to lose no more of his men. Moochie, give me your breakdown of this scene. What'd you like? What you didn't like? And where is it going to take the story?
Did y'all peep Glow?
Glow?
Yeah, Gloria. She was she saw Tommy walking and
right.
I'll get to that later. I think her tune changed once she seen her Tommy in the amongst company with them.
She said, "I know what you do now. No need to speculate.
I know what you do."
He said, "You ain't asked me
last summer."
Yeah.
I just felt like Walter Flynn was very disrespectful.
Yeah.
He was
disrespectful. Why have him come there if you're not even gonna do any sort of business with them?
Right.
And what was the purpose of all of this? To just show you that, look, we're not gonna work with him, but Vic is down to work with them.
Mm-hmm.
Vic sees the bigger picture.
He does.
So, the question is, will Vic defy his father?
Yes. Because you know why he's going to defy his father? Because he won't glow ass. He want to make her glow real. So, you know, and Moochie, once you go black.
I know, once you get dipped in that chocolate.
J-Mo,
take chocolate too?
Getting that chocolate.
Well, he got that
jerk
chocolate.
Jerk chocolate.
Yeah, man.
Chocolate with seasoning. Chocolate. Moochie boy. You
what you
so
got,
New
Jay?
York. Yeah, man. You know, I think that Diamond sees the opportunity. That's why he came. But like Jannard tried to tell him, don't do it. Because he knows the current, you know, climate of the streets. and he thinking old school, and he thinking, all right, let me see what me and Tommy can make happen. And I think he realized now, like, well, I see certain things ain't changed. And we'll see what happens once Flynn is out of the picture. We see Vic is there, and maybe because he tried to get Flynn to listen, and he wasn't trying to hear it. So maybe they may end up working together on the side as well. Who knows? It's kind of weird because I do think that he do have that cop maybe doing something, or it could be Flynn, Papa Flynn, that got the cop going in there, and Vic don't even know it. And then maybe Diamond may see, Vic talking to the cop, and he'll be like, so you sent them in. And that might ruin their relationship on accident. But he'll try to say that I didn't know that happened, but, So who knows?
They both explain to each other how they both get roused around, right? Because
right.
He had to give up $10,000 just to get his boys out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a lot of money.
And then had to get.
And then he had to get the fake Moochie extra money to get it expedited quicker.
The fake Moochie.
Okay, I got a bonus question for y'all. Who is these feds after? Vic, Tommy, Daddy Flynn, D. Tyrese? Who they after? Because that's a cop. Look at the little thing in the window. They obviously work for some kind of police enforcement. So, and then why they had to have my black folks eating fried chicken? But who these people work for, J-Mo? And who they surveilling?
I mean, I think they watching Daddy Flynn. Okay. He been around the longest, so he's probably accumulated the most heat. And so everybody, of course, that's around him is getting a picture taken and getting, put in the book as questionable and need to keep an eye on. But I think they definitely after him, and it's some type of alphabet, boys. We don't know. You see that tie? That's a business tie. He mean business. Right. So I don't know which alphabet boys they is, but probably some type of feds, FBI, probably more than likely. They watching them and trying to see what happens. Mm-hmm. We'll see how it all play out.
We know they ain't come from the Westboro Baptist ass church. So Moochie, what do you think going on with these people?
I feel like they watch. Well, Claudia already said they're being watched. She said this from the first episode. So they already know they're being watched. They're there for fun, and they seeing new faces. Yeah. So they seeing new faces. They starting to document everything. Now we gotta hope they don't run that picture. But I've been reading, and they are showing stuff where we might see somebody that we seeing in New York come here looking for Tommy.
I'm just saying.
And I'm glad he was on top of it when he got in the car and looked in that rear view mirror. He was like, "Oh shit!" He's seen it already.
Well, Moochie, let's just go ahead and keep this thing 100. We know, for goodness well. Go ahead and use her voice. Go and use her voice. Supposed to be coming back.
Tommy, was you? Thomas Egan.
Tommy Egan.
Yeah, we already know we're going to see Blanca. Thomas Egan, you ran from New York. You're supposed to be dead, and you're here in Chicago.
I'm done.
Yeah, in Chicago.
That is the perfect way for me to end my show, ladies and gentlemen. Blanca Rodriguez is going to be popping up next week. You done heard it here from the Mooch.
J-Lo.
Hammers up.
J-Lo wannabe.
What's up, Gemini Dawn?
You do a good impression of her.
Yes,
kind of accurate. Yes, I do it more comedic. I don't do it so accurate.
St. Patrick.
Yeah, I don't try to be accurate. That's how to do it.
Well, Moochie, can you give us a sound of what it sounds like when she's doing the nasty?
I don't know.
Doing the nasty.
Oh God, it feels so good. Stop.
Lamonda left us the seat.
Oh, God, it feels so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for us.
You're doing it. Do good. Do it. Do me,
We
baby.
can't take no more of this. But be sure to go subscribe to J-Mo channel. And go subscribe to Moochie channel. The after party is going to be on J-Mo channel. And you're going to get more Blanca Black Moochie Rodriguez on the channel
Black
tonight.
Moochie.
And she will be back with me tomorrow night at 9 p.m. with a new crew. Until that next Sexy as Hell video. Tariq St. Patrick, Tommy Egan,
Deuces.
y'all in a lot of trouble. Peace.